Shalom, shalom. I'm gonna give all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles of great millstone who teach well for run well, and peace and salutations to hopeful elect shalom. So this video, apparently these heathen countries, Ireland, Great Britain, they're getting taken over by these heathens. These heathens are taking over these Edomite countries, man. And Esau is fed up, man. These Edomites are not regarding their kings and princes, man. The race wars are starting. Ready to see that Carmelo Anthony situation happening. You already see Esau getting mad about his own government, Egyptian against Egyptian, Edomite versus Edomite cops defending the other heathens beside their own people. So these Edomites, they're getting fed up with that, man. They're not regarding their kings and princes, man, as the scripture said, man. They're these so-called white replacement theory. You know how these heathen like to bring their pseudoscience to the equation why they're getting replaced. The reason why you heathens are getting replaced is because you're low vibrational based, man. That's why the great so-called white replacement theory is so popular. It's not because it's because your own people are allowing these heathens, these other nations, to be in your country. It's not those people's fault that they're in your country. It's your people that's allowing that Esau / Edom. So you can't get mad at the heathens because your own people, your own so-called white people, which you're not white, you're red, but your own people are allowing these other nations, from third world countries, they're murderers or rapists, there's complete degenerates, demons. They're allowing, you're allowing your own people to destroy you. So it's Esau versus Esau. This devil is turning on his own country, man. And we love to see it, man. We love to see Edomite violence. We love to see these heathens get their head bashed in, We love to see it. We love to see these heathens get, put to death, because you did that to our people, man, unjustly, man. Scripture said scripture said land cannot be cleansed until the blood of them that should, man. So the blood is shedding in your own country, Esau. You're not liking it, man. You oppressed a man in his house, even a man's heritage. But now you people are complaining about you're getting oppressed in your own country. Well, damn devil, you did that to all the tribes of Israel. You did that to the whole world. You raped, you robbed, you murdered people. You put people in slavery. You did Monroe doctrines on the whole earth. You colonize, you rape, you rob, you murder, you bomb countries. You did the atomic bomb, Hiroshima, Nagasaki. You did 7 wars in 5 years, for them smallholders. You did all types of wickedness on the earth, even in the ancient world, with Antiochus Epiphanes, the Greeks, the Romans. You raped, robbed, you murdered people. But now you're crying, boo, all my country's getting taken over. Oh, these heathens are taking over my country. Oh, I feel so bad. We don't feel bad for you, Esau. We don't. We want you to get soon later, Esau. You're gonna be rid of all the earth, as in the book of Obadiah, the 1st chapter. There's gonna be no remain of the house of Esau. So this is a precursor to your judgment, Esau. So the Lord is putting your judgment on the earth, man. The curses is going to be in our enemies, man. And that's what's happening to these Edomite countries, man. The curses that befall the Israelites are happening to our enemies. But let me play this video.
Getting so bad and so dire in Ireland that you have podcasters and massive media personalities like Alex Jones talking about Ireland. Here we have a podcast clip from Sean Johnson podcast, I should say, talking about the death of the West. It says that Alex Jones and Sean Johnson analyze the latest horrifying clips of the Muslim invasion of the West and the war game solutions to the globalist Great Replacement agenda. Europe is being taken over. It just plain and simply is. If you can't see that, you are completely blind.
Do you feel like we're losing a fight between good and evil right now in this world?
I think we were losing. We didn't know how bad it was. We were all busy watching TV and compartmentalized. Now the Great Awakening's happening. The globalists are on white papers admit it's happening. So there's an awakening and people are starting to get politically involved. We're starting to have some victories. So we're getting close to starting to turn the tide and win.
Yeah, so it's almost like we're winning, but in Europe it almost feels like we're losing. Maybe in the US they're winning with the media, but in Ireland, lads, in Europe, it's a dire situation. It's not like we have a hope of winning in the next 5 to 10 years. Hopefully we do. The Great Awakening is happening. People are waking up. People are seeing now that there's no such thing as racism. There's no such thing as prejudice, that we're just getting screwed over. The white people that built Europe are getting screwed over every single day. So there is that change coming. There's a massive change coming.
Okay, so we're coming from behind. But listen, that's why the globalists are flooding us with 90% military-aged men. They have UN NGOs in Africa, the Middle East, all over the place, where they bring the lowest IQ criminals. The governments dump their criminals out. They take them up to 6 months to a UN refugee center, show them videos, movies about whites are evil, America's bad, Europe's bad. You're going there to get women. You're going there to get free money. They have schoolgirls in Germany, in Wales, and England. I can show you these. Anything I'm telling you, I'm pull up. 10 years old going, baby, I want you. I'm wearing short schoolgirl. You are African. You are Muslim. I'm waiting for you in Wales. I'm here at the girls' school. And in Germany, same thing. Oh, hi, I want you, a Muslim. And then they run ads on children's TV.
Wow, that's incredible. I didn't know that. So they're actually, and I was saying this for years, guys, the UN and the EU is paying Ireland tons of money. They're paying the Irish government to bring over the lowest IQ savages, people from the African plains, from the Serengeti, from the flipping Middle East, somewhere, some hellhole in the Middle East where they don't even speak English. They don't speak barely any languages. They can't use the bathroom properly. They don't live in houses. They live in mud huts. They have no civilization. The governments are being paid, Irish government, British government, the Portuguese government, they're being paid by these massive NGOs, these massive UN, EU conglomerates, and they're bringing people over. It's terrifying stuff, and they're bringing over these terrorist people.
Let me stop the video right here, man. This devil, with his devilish, his Edomite pseudoscience, we're the top race, we're the highest IQ. If you devils are the so-called highest IQ, why are your birth rates declining? Why is your countries becoming a shithole? Why is your own people destroying your own countries? If you're the what's it called? If you so-called Edomites have so-called high IQ, like as you people say that, which you don't have a high IQ. Jacob is the former all things, so we form basically everything in this world. Jacob is the former all things, Israel, so-called Black, Latino, and Americans. We form everything. We even formed your dirty, base, disgusting ass, Esau. But you're just, why, the Psalms 2, why do the heathen rage? This heathen, he's raging, man. Why? Psalms 2, hey, why do the heathen rage? Imagine the vain thing. These devils are imagining the vain thing, man. Their countries are going to shit. Their women don't want them anymore. They're losing their power, structure in the world, in the Western countries. They're becoming a shithole, so-called white Europe, because, we all know Israelites ruled Europe at a point before you devils, came out those caves. You cave dwellers came out those caves. Satan let loose out of his prison after 1,000 years to deceive the nations. You devils came out. You devils came out your caves and becoming murderers and rapists. You just came to deceive the nations. But let me play what this devil has to say.
From Al-Shabaab, from all these ISIS training camps. We know for a fact, Alex Jones confirmed it, they're literally getting schoolgirls to show themselves to these savages, so they're getting attacked barbarically. It's savagery. This is crazy.
I'm 12 and I've married a 24-year-old Muslim. He pleasures me well. And then they air this for the Muslims to see it. Then they get to the staging grounds on the coast of, Tunisia and places, and then these big Zodiac boats that hold like 100 people at a time, some of those big ships, hundreds of them a day are hitting. And they have knives, they jump off, and just take the towns. You got footage right here. Yeah. This is just this week. And then stabbing, murdering, killing. Everyone hides. Guys with clubs, beating, killing.
That's what it is. It's a mass invasion. A lot of people don't understand. They're hopping in these boats in Tunisia, in Libya, because of the fall of, Gaddafi and Libya. Libya used to be a nice place. They invaded Libya. They killed Gaddafi. They destroyed all the civilization there. Now you have most of Africa that are savages, like these people that are primitive people. They don't speak English. They're just monstrous people, primitive. They're hopping on these boats and they're literally invading in hundreds, thousands every day to the UK, to flipping Ireland, to all these different places along the coast there of Europe, to Italy, France. These places are just being bombarded every single day by these savages with swords, and they're going around cutting people's heads off. It's monstrous activity what's happening.
Try to stop them, the police come in and dominate your ass. So it is a takeover by design. And so this is just the full war. The Vatican's funding it too. They won't take one person to the Vatican City, 200-foot walls. But the Pope says just, you must take them, flood, attack. He says, I don't want to hear about the Christian roots of Europe. Attack, attack. Yeah. And so this is their jihad. But the globalists, the left is just using the Muslims and the Red and Green Alliance to do this. So there's no way to hide this. Like, that doesn't sound real. I can show you footage out of Ireland, Scotland, England, Spain, Germany, where the NGOs have schoolgirls, 10, 11, 12, literally shake their ass and say, I'm waiting, I want African men, baby. And then they show them this on TV, on these third world, and then they go to the refugee center, are brainwashed for 6 months on average, loaded on ships or airplanes and flown in. And they show up going, I'm here for the wedding, I'm here to conquer you. Some of you know English. I can tell you, I saw 50 videos this week. I'm here to conquer, I'm here to get white pussy, your women are my slaves, I'm gonna fucking rape you, motherfucker. And it's just like psychotic. Oh, we gotta make a phone about it. Dude, I swear to God, you pulled this up. Told you got a woman eating poop out of the couch.
I believe it, guys. They're brainwashing these people before they come over. They have them in these refugee camps, in Tunisia, Libya, Syria, and then they fly them in after they brainwash them, saying that these, you deserve these white women, you deserve to attack us, we deserve to die, the white people deserve to die, you need to kill the people, savage, barbaric the area. That's what's happening. This is happening en masse. This is confirmed, guys. There's videos of it online. People aren't talking about it, though. They don't want to talk about it.
What was the thing I was just saying? Oh, no, show that. That's nothing. At least you found one.
Which one?
Show the invasion of the Africans just climbing over the fences, running around. They're robbing 18-wheelers. Imagine like 100 Africans just run out, rob your 18-wheeler, drag you out, loot it. I mean, I'm telling you, folks, you can't make this up. You just had it up there.
I know, I deleted it.
Well, it doesn't matter. Just type in African hordes invade Spain.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just type Africans invade Spain. Look
at this. Savagery. Wow. That's terrifying.
This goes on and on. You ought to see the footage once they get in. And that's just the 500,000 they legalized was the latest group. They legalized like 3 million there. And by the way,
yeah, they legalized 3 million people to come in and invade the place. It's unbelievable. The Spanish governments let them come in. They want the Spanish people to be destroyed. They want them to be conquered. They're there to conquer the people. These people that are coming over are here to conquer us, guys. Understand? These people that are coming to these asylum centers are here to conquer us. They're here to kill us. They're savages. They're coming with knives, bombs. We don't even know what's going to happen in the next 5 years. It's going to be flipping World War III, hell on earth type situation. 28 days later, it's going to be flipping I Am Legend. It's going to be a flipping horror show.
Jobs. I saw this footage in Spain this morning.
Right here?
Yeah, there you go. I sent you one out of Spain where they just walk around with clubs just beating people on the head.
Yeah, here you go. They made it through.
All men.
But it gets worse.
All military-aged men.
I saw footage this week out of Ireland, these Africans who don't have any jobs, even brand new council houses. I mean, nice little cottages. And they go, they go, thank you, Irish government, for the money. They open their trunks full of all this hamburger and food. They go, we don't work, we party. You work for us now. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah, so he's right about that. Alex Jones is on the money, guys. He knows everything. He's a very intelligent guy. He said that the Irish government are bringing in these savages from Africa, from the Middle East. They're giving them loads of money. They're giving them free council houses. And then the Irish people are made to work for these savages. So they can kill us, pillage us, take our money, take our house, kill your kids, sexually assault your daughters. That's what we're paying for. That's what we're paying our taxes for in this country.
Yeah, go ahead and play this. This is nothing.
Coming soon.
I mean, this is coming through, guys. Come on. These guys are coming over, man, with knives. They're wearing warrior jackets. They're wearing military clothing. I mean, what do you think's going to happen?
It's a warning.
That's another. You haven't found the bad stuff this weekend. Let me see. Wait till you see this is nothing. Keep going. What's the exact search term?
This is absolute brutality.
You got to use their terms. It's like migrant boats arrive in Spain.
Okay.
You know, like 20 black boats just racing in with UN operatives running it. And they just jump off and they see the first camp person and they go, I kill you, I kill you, I kill you.
Yeah, and that's we've seen videos in Dublin of migrants saying, I'm going to cut your head off, I'm going to kill your ass. And Irish people were sitting there like, what the hell? We just went to go get a full Irish breakfast. We're here enjoying our night out, our nice, peaceful night out. And you have savages that are saying they're going to cut our heads off. I mean, we've never done anything to these people. Irish people have never done anything to Africans. We've given them money. We've never done anything to Asians. We've given them money. We've helped them for years. For some reason, they want to kill us. And I think it's brainwashing that the states are paying these savages to come over and kill us.
They're such friendly people.
Yeah. Now would be a good time for Jesus.
Oh, look at
to
this.
come
This is
back.
going here.
There you go.
Yeah, but these heathens, they're losing them, man. Their country's through. They're about to be raped, robbed, murdered. This devil's scared. Oh, our children's gonna be raped. Yes, your children's gonna be raped, robbed, and murdered. You damn devil. This book of Zechariah, chapter 14, and verse, let me start at 1. Behold, the day of the Lord shall come, and the spoil shall be divided in the midst of thee. For I will gather all the nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the city shall be taken, and the houses rifled, and the women ravished, and half the city shall go forth in captivity, and the rest of the people shall not be cut off from the city. Then the Lord shall go forth, fight against those nations, as when he fought in the day of battle. So yes, devil, your houses is going to be looted, your woman going to be ravished, and your city is going to go forth in captivity, man. So when all hell breaks loose, when all hell is breaking loose around the world, this is going to happen to you devils. You devils are losing it. You're scared. You're scared that these heathens are above you now. You're scared that the Israelite man is doing better in your own kingdom. You're scared, Esau. You're raging. Why you're raging right now? Let me get Psalms 2. This book of Psalms 2 and 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointing, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cord from us, man. So why are these heathens are raging? These heathens are losing it, man. These heathens are rioting. They're rioting their own countries. They're burning down cities in their own country. They're raging right now, man. But it's in the scriptures, Egyptian against Egyptian, Edomite, American Edomite versus another American Edomite, British Edomite versus another British Edomite, Ireland Edomite versus an Ireland Edomite. So these heathens, they're against each other. The Lord's making the spirit in Egypt, man. Let me get Isaiah 19. Is the book of Isaiah, chapter 19, verse 1. The bird of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be removed in his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And I'll set Egyptians against Egyptians, that shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. That's what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is doing, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is turning the midst of Egypt, which is America, which is Babylon the Great, which is spiritual Egypt, which is also the other beast countries with Babylon the Great, which they're going to hate Babylon the Great because she's a great whore, a great harlot, and they're going to burn this place with fire, man. That's in the book of 2 Peter chapter 3, the element shall melt with fervent heat. the Egyptians against Egyptians. They shall fight one another, man. And against his brother, everyone against his own neighbor. And that's what's happening to these heathen, man. They're fighting against each other. They're hating one another. They're hating one another. They can't stand each other. The Edomite cop versus another regular Edomite citizen. So these devils are raging, man. These devils are losing grips of their country. They rape, rob, and murdered the Israelites for it. They're losing their power, man. The curses are falling upon the heathen, man. As in the book of Deuteronomy, the curses are falling upon our enemies, man. And we're as Israelites, we're rejoicing, man. We're rejoicing the downfall of our enemy. We're rejoicing the downfall of Esau / Edom, man. Good. Let your countries get taken over by immigrants. Let all hell break loose in your countries. We love to see it, man. The men of the Lord love to see you Edomites are getting destroyed, man. Because you destroyed our people, man. You destroyed our women, man. Now it's your turn, Esau. That's the book of Lamentations, man. It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, and verse number 21. Rejoice, ye be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwell in the land of Uz. The cup shall also pass through unto thee, and thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt that make thee naked. The punisher that is iniquity accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee to captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins, and that's what the Lord is doing to these heathens, man. They're recovering. The Lord is discovering their sins and making the land of Uz, which is Edom, they're making the land of Edom become a wasteland of desolate places, man. And this is why they're coming against each other. I gotta look at 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter. Let me get that. It's precepts. The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse, I'm gonna say 15. No, start 14. Woe unto the world, and there that were for the sword and the destruction draw nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands, for they shall be sedition among men, invading one. They shall not regard their kings and nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And man shall desire go in the city, and not shall be able, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid, and man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of lack of bread and great tribulation. Behold, said Yahweh by Shem Yashah, all called together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising sun, from the south, from the east, and Lebanon, to turn themselves one against another, and repay the things that they have done to them. So that's what the Lord is doing onto these heathen countries, man. They're not regarding their kings and princes, man. They're hating their own Edomite cops, man. They're raging at their government that why are you allowing a bunch of illegal criminals from different countries that are invading our country? Why are you letting this shit happen to our countries, bro? Why are you letting these heathen, these disgusting lower IQ Muslims, as these Edomites say, why are you allowing those savages come to our countries? Because one, Esau, your own people, the elites of your people, they don't give a shit. They want to bring a new world order, a one world government to get RFID chips. So you low level Edomites, you ain't gonna do shit. You low tier Edomites, you law abiding, you gun towing, the elites, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, they don't give a shit about you, Esau. The elite of your people, they don't give a damn about you people. They only care about is one thing, is bringing the MOTB, man. That's all these elites care about, is bringing that chip. So they're taking everyone an RFID microchip, their B system. They could get two hells about their cash cow UK and cash cow European countries. They don't give a damn. They got trillions of dollars to play with. They don't give a damn if a country, they own these countries. These elites. They don't give a damn about you people, man. And you're going to find out soon when all hell breaks loose that these people don't give a damn about you, man. But we love to see these heathens lose it, man. we love to see that Esau / Edom kingdom is through. Let me get Obadiah, and I'm in the lesson here. The book of Obadiah, chapter 1, and verse number 2. And behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. The pride have deceived thee, O thou dwellest in the cliffs of the rock. Which that devil in the video, he was a proud Edomite devil, calling people loud, low IQ, stupid, savages. Well, your people look like low IQ, stupid savages along this madness. That dwell in the cliffs of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that sends heart. Who shall bring me down to the ground? Thou exalt thyself as an eagle, and thou that set the stars among the stars. Thus I will bring thee down, said Yahweh Bashem Yashai. From chapter 6, how are the things that Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All the men at the conference have brought ye, even to that border. The men that have peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. And they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Shall not the day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men at Edom and understanding Mount Esau? So that's what the Lord is doing. He's destroying the wise men of Edom and the Mount Esau. Even though it's not a swift, eviscerating, he's slowly destroying you devils, man. And we love to see it. But with that, I'm going to give all praise and glory to you, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Kadosh, Shalom.